Hello, hello.
Check, check. Can you hear us now?
We had the mics off for a reason. We were discussing a few things. Shab was still eating. I'm gonna be sitting right in the smoke.
Are you? Well, I can move over some.
We might have to adjust the set.
It should be. That's probably good there.
We might have to pan and tilt and zoom. We are live. We are live.
We are live.
Alive. Are we alive or are we live? I think we are.
What's up, fellas?
I'm gonna change chairs actually.
Still here at Back 40s for the night anyway. I'm heading back home tomorrow. So how is everyone doing? Can everybody hear us? We're all mic'd up thanks to Back 40.
I think we should be.
Did Shibe move in? Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Got room for him though.
Love the legs. Love the legs.
They probably are pretty.
So, exactly what you see is what you get. I'm here at Back 40s yet. And, we did a lot of running around today. We went to the actual Back 40. Went over there to see Senior and Joanne. And it was good to go. So, I don't know if we're buffering. Are we
No,
buffering? Because my computer's buffering. So,
your computer's lagging.
yeah, now we're
We're
green.
still good.
So, smash the like button. Yeah, hit that like button. Like I said, just hanging out with Back 40 for the night, and I'll be heading back to PA tomorrow. So, Firewood Frenzy was pretty good. The turnout was pretty good. It sucks the weather happened the way it did, but the turnout still was pretty good. So, we spoke and chatted with spoke to a lot of people, and
Hey, Larry Cluck. Larry Cluck made it home.
good.
Good to see that.
Good.
Saw Surgeon's in here. Who else is in here?
Dan Atkins is in here.
Daniel Atkins. He's going to be getting warm out there this week. I saw tomorrow it's going to be like 100 or something. Jeepers.
You can keep it out there. We don't want it. So yeah, we did some running around today. Like I said, we hung out with Dan's dad and his mom, and just for a bit, and then we came back here and did some videos, which you'll be seeing coming up. I got lots of footage to go through, so you might not see it right away. So, yeah, I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to at the Frenzy because there's so many people there that we were talking to. It was awesome.
That's right.
It was awesome.
We wanted to make it more about them and not us.
Right.
Like
right.
We weren't there to create content necessarily. We were there to meet and
Meet
greet
you guys.
and talk
So-
to people and all that.
And hopefully everybody that was there had a good time. And I mean, like I said, I talked to a lot of people. Now it was great to see the face and match it with a name. But we talked to so many people. Like now everything's mashed together, and we can't remember a face to the name again anyway.
I think we should zoom in here. I think we need to see more of.
More of my white legs.
First of all, what does everyone think of this hat, huh? And these shades? What do you say? Oh yeah, I know it's looking good. I just want to make sure you guys got a nice close look up at that. Oh, it's nice though to be able to just sit back.
Didn't make it.
And be on a live stream and relax.
Yeah, he can relax and just. I mean, I don't have all the bells and whistles he does, but it's all good. I mean, it's.
Ding, ding.
But I am planning on jumping in tonight again. So.
Oh boy.
It's 78 degrees in the water, so it's gonna feel pretty good.
I don't know about that.
It's gonna be pretty refreshing.
It's gonna feel something. I don't know if good is the word that I would use. We'll see.
Good meeting you, Life in the 906. Yes, Life in the 906 was there. Craig Wilson was there. We chatted up for quite a bit. I mean, it's a good time. I got stickers from the 906. I got stickers from Michelle over there at S&S Wood.
What?
Or S&S Firewood.
You got a sticker from her?
Yeah.
Shut up. I didn't get a sticker. Are you serious?
I may have an extra one.
SS Michelle gives you a sticker. I'm telling you. All she did was walk around showing pictures of her bundles and talking. I'm just kidding. I like giving everyone a hard time. Got to keep it fun.
Yeah, yeah. See, who else is in here? Tom Waldo, what's up, bud?
Hey.
Soul Surgeon, I was hoping you'd make it, but got a lot of house stuff going on, I guess, so that's understandable. Maybe next year. So there is going to be a Frenzy 2. We just got to figure out dates. So
Frenzy 2 in
22.
The double deuce.
So yes, so once Dan and Chris get some dates together, I'm sure they'll push them out, and then you guys can book your hotel early, book your flights early, so it's a little cheaper on the cheaper side. So
I think it will still be in June, just not sure what weekend in June. So look at this, Craig Wilson got a sticker too. I tell you what, I'm lucky I didn't know this yesterday.
I think my chat's lagging.
Yeah, you might have you might be trying to read the Wi-Fi as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, hang on. I can fix that, I think. Uh-oh. Here, you can watch this.
Yeah.
I'll go get, let me just make a change here quick.
Dan's gonna help me out. My computer's all jacked up. Yes. Gemma is going crazy. Timon, good to see you, brother. So, oh, maybe I'm getting back on here, but Dan's gonna go try to fix something, or maybe get me another device. Todd Lacey, what's up, brother? How you doing, bud?
Hot
So
mic.
yeah, next year,
Probably can still hear me.
Chris already said he wants to make it bigger and better. So we'll see how it goes. This year, what we had Mesa Machines there. They had two firewood processors running, and then Chris had a couple demos or a couple machines out that he was splitting. And what, 2 of them got sold, right?
Yep. Well, 2 of them were already ordered, and they were coming to pick them up that day.
Yeah. So 2 were leaving that day. So yeah. I think I'm all cut up now. Maybe. Oh yeah, where is that? Flipper. There we go.
Now, we just have to make sure we don't trip on it. But we are plugged in now.
All right,
Wired.
I'm hard lined.
We are wired in. Wired in and need some wood. This is what I'm not used to yet. Like, no, or it's hard to remember that when you leave the field of view,
You can still hear
you
it.
still are mic'd up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so
I would just like to apologize ahead of time if you catch me saying something I shouldn't.
well, it probably won't be as bad as well, Friday night was pretty good. Friday night was a good live stream, and I'd like to thank Chris and Kenny. Those two guys, I mean, it's like I knew them my whole life. I mean, they're real down to earth and awesome. So,
Is this now?
no, I think we're caught back up now.
I don't think you are.
Hello, senior from Tom Waldo. Life in a, it's going. I don't know. Oh, this is way behind.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't say.
There we go. There we go. I think we're good. There's still a little bit of lag, probably like 20 seconds. But
We're good.
but I ran Dan's 500i today. You'll see that video coming out. Man, that thing is a beast. A beast of a machine. That thing is awesome. Now, granted, I'm used to running the 290, so it's a big jump from 59cc to 79cc. So that's 30 cc's or so. Mine might be 51cc, but
I'm changing chairs again because my hat. Now that my hat's off, this one's a little better.
so yeah, it was really good to see everybody there. I mean, the Morgans were there and they got swamped. They made it what 10 feet from the truck, and just everybody was there. So yeah,
Hey,
we were.
Daniel Atkins. Hello to your daughter Lily.
Hello, Lily. So we were intermingled with the crowd. So I was out just talking and chatting, and he got his live stream up early. So
Yeah,
because of the weather.
I'm glad I decided to do that because right when I was going to start is when I pretty much had to end because of the rain was really starting to come down, and then with the rain, the cloud, the service was dropping. So
Todd Lacey has a question. If the frenzy is in June next year, will it be earlier in June if possible? That would distance it from the 4th of July and make it easier for folks to make.
well, this Todd Lacey guy, I tell you, Todd High Maintenance Lacey, always needing to have everything his way. Always got something, something to say and needing things his way. I tell you what.
And there is Jared Hildebrandt
Oh!
with a super chat. Let her rip. Woo!
No, actually, yeah, we are looking at that. That's one of the first things we did talk about yesterday was moving the date back a little bit to mid June, more or less. So, yes, Todd Lacey, very good suggestion, and we have already taken that into whatever you want, whatever the term is I'm trying to say here. See, that's the good thing though with Todd Lacey is in these, some of these guys. It's like now that we're starting to get to know each other better, it's fun because we can make jokes and crack jokes with each other. And
Yeah, you can bust each other's balls a little bit. So sometimes you need to have a little thick skin around people. I mean, like Chris and Ken, man, my cheek muscles were so like sore the next day, and then like all day Saturday during the frenzy, I had a smile on my face pretty much the whole time, and I can feel those muscles. They're just
look at that. I look way better on the when I turn my phone sideways. Jeez.
so
Yeah, that was the same thing with not only that, but like from talking with everyone, I was like losing my voice.
yeah. I don't think we sat down all day. We were on our feet that whole time.
I'm sure if you watched my video this morning, you realized that I was looking a little rough. 5 in the morning, could barely talk, bags under my eyes. I tell you.
Let me
Yeah.
grab a beer.
Yeah, it was firewood at the furnace. I look way better with the hat off. What? I don't know about that. I've got nothing but compliments with that hat. I got, well, when I wear the hat, I try to go like incognito so people don't know who I am.
Yeah.
I've only had the hat like a week.
Yeah, that's its disguise.
So far, it's worked.
That's his disguise
90%
for
of the
going
time,
out.
50% of the time. What did the sauce?
Shifty Magic Man. Or Magic Mike.
Yeah, Wood, Sweat, and Tears, he'd like that.
What did Shibe think of your shirt this morning? And what can I say?
Well, I wasn't sure if he would, because I posted kind of late, so I wasn't sure if he'd see it or see the video. So now I was gonna wait to see what he said when I, showed up to pick him up, but he had already seen it.
I've seen it. I'm on that stuff pretty good. So, but what I think, I mean, to each his own. I mean, beer's beer. Free beer's good. You know what I mean? So, I drink all kinds of beer, but Miller Lite's my main beer. But if it's free beer, I'll drink it.
Yeah, and I hardly ever drink any beer, so I think at one point though I remember back there was Bud Ice or Bud Light Ice or something.
Yeah.
I drank that once, and that's about it for Bud Light, I think.
Todd Lacey, I did not burn the shirt. I did not burn the shirt. I might find a Miller Lite shirt to send him though.
I was wearing Bud Light. Yeah.
Richie's Outdoors. What's up, brother? So, I'm glad I didn't drive. Because there must have been a big accident on 80.
Somewhere around Chicago, I think.
Yeah, it took the Morgans 16 hours to get here when it should have took them 11. So, that's 5 hours onto it. So, that's 4 hours. I'm 4 hours east of them, so that would have been 20 some hours for me to drive here.
Yeah.
That would have been
and
terrible.
Even with flying taking basically a day, because you get up, you can't do much. You get on a plane, you go to Chicago, you sit for a little bit. It still, I don't think, takes the toll on you that driving
Right.
16 hours,
Yeah.
or 12 hours even.
Yeah.
would. Are you watching on your phone? Oh. I was gonna. Oh, what's going on?
Jared Hildebrandt said he might know where to get Miller apparel.
Really?
Yeah, I think his sister or sister-in-law works for Miller. But Todd Lacey also works for Miller too, so he can probably send some shirts out.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't even remember where I got that shirt. I think it was that Bud Light one. Country Fest. Were they giving them away? Yeah. Yeah, and I hardly ever throw T-shirts away, so and it was funny because I saw it and I'm like, oh, you know what? Just this morning, I got up and I was like, oh my, I walked in the closet and I'm like, I gotta wear that shirt.
I have shirts from high school yet.
Oh yeah, I've got shirts that are.
Todd Lacey asked what size. A large, but I'm starting to be an extra large probably. But large should be good.
I'm a large in the. Well, actually, I'm a extra large in the chest and a double in the arms.
Oh, there's Colt at work.
But I'll just cut the sleeves
Have a
off.
beer for me.
Hey, all right.
Thanks,
well,
Colt.
Cheers.
Appreciate it, brother.
That's why I think this shirt is an XL. I had to cut the sleeves off just so I could put it on in the morning.
Richie's Outdoors has a new vid uploaded tonight. I had to check out your short. Looks like it was a good one from all the comments I'm seeing.
A White Claw shirt.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sure.
I'll wear it once.
I'll put it in my survival pack for toilet paper. This is pretty fun. I like to. I'm liking sitting here and reading the comments. Like,
Well, you're used to standing behind the bar. I don't know how you can stand that. I mean,
but it's like there. It's like I gotta read, and I'm not so far away. We're like here. I can.
well, you got so much to do.
You can
too.
kind of. If you're
So-
looking at me, you might not see my eyes. Move down.
Yeah. Well, that's the only thing with this. I mean, I guess
Cannonball time yet? Firewood Mike wants to know.
almost. What time? What? Maybe at the bottom of the hour. We'll see.
So I told when Shai was running the 500 I today, I'm like, now, just be ready, be careful with that thing, because what happened to me is that I got pulled in when I wasn't paying attention, and sure enough,
I got pulled in.
he almost lost his balance, digging in.
That saw. I mean, I asked back 40 if I probably won't be able to take it because there's still fuel in it, and I don't think it'll fit in my bag. But I'm on a list, and the dealer needs to hurry up.
Okay.
Yeah, the dealer needs to hurry up and.
Well, I heard that they were getting more and more of them in now. Like before, it would be a dealer would get one, but now they're getting like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So, are you the only one on the list?
I don't know. I'm on 2 lists. I should call another
Oh,
dealer.
you might end up with 2 of them then.
2 of them and then give one as a giveaway.
Oh, jeepers.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, we didn't really, we haven't had too much yet. We're
Not
just
really.
I think we're just, how you get in one of those states where like if you've been going for a few days and like you end up almost like running on adrenaline, and you're kind of exhausted, you're fatigued, but yet you still have a little
Left in the
little
tank.
kick, yeah. But today it was busy, and we were running around. We were doing quite a bit in the wood yard, but we didn't really have. Well, Shai made me slam a Miller Lite, so there was that. Oh,
Jared Hildebrandt, 500 I raffle? I guess, I don't know. Maybe next Firewood Frenzy, we'll do a 500 I raffle.
That could be a possibility, because the online raffle thing is difficult to do with the whole like collecting the money, and I don't know. So like an in-person raffle would be an easier,
Yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea.
Hey, IH Farmer, it was good meeting you as well.
Yeah.
Did we toast to Jared Hildebrandt?
I don't know. Let's do it now.
All right.
Thanks, Jared.
Cheers. Cheers, and I gotta get some ice. I'll try not to say anything when I'm in the house, because I think this has like 300-foot range.
Yeah. So Saucer said, stop by the shop on the way home. Our local dealer had one on a shelf last week. Well, Ted, if I was driving, I'd consider it. But, I mean, I could drop a line like maybe like Mission Impossible and rip it up. You just gotta be ready. Richie had a 500i in his hand Saturday at the rental shop. Brand new for $1,300 on the tag. That's, I mean, that seems to be going right between 1,300 and 1,400, depending on what size bar you get. I'm probably looking at the 25-inch bar, so the 25 or the 28. I haven't really decided yet, but Dan has a 25, and he had some pretty decent maple back here that I think I'm using a 20-inch now, and that 5 extra inches. I mean, that's pretty substantial. So, I mean, I went from an 18 to a 20, and it made a world of difference. So, if I get the 25 with that big of a saw, it's going to be pretty
What do you
good.
want?
Now that I've ran the saw, is it worth the money?
Oh, that's a tough question.
It is a tough one. I mean, it's new. I think the price might go down here as like the years go on, but it's a new saw, so they're gonna want the best money they can get for it. You know what I mean? So as of right now, yeah. I mean, I actually seen some used ones online for like 1,100, even 900. But I didn't feel like traveling to New York to go pick them up. You know what I mean? So,
Well, and you don't know how they were run,
right.
what they've been through. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough call when you know, how much are you running the saw when you run it, what your time is, you know, how much, if you're, like you were saying today, like if you buck up logs for an hour, now instead of an hour, it only takes you 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's that same set of logs that you just bucked for an hour with, say, like my 290. That 500 is gonna knock minutes off of your like lots of time, because that thing rips. It's like everybody said, like these smaller saws, the non-fuel injected, are like Harleys. You know what I mean? There's good power there, but it's slow on the startup. But the 500i is just so snappy. Like, as soon as you hit that throttle, that thing's ramping up and at full speed in no time. And it just digs in, and it loves to eat.
Well, and if you take care of it and you don't have any problems with it, it might be the last saw you ever buy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's like my 290, man. That 290, I love the saw. I mean, it works great. It's a great all-around saw. Now the 500i, it's a little heavier, but I mean, you're not, when you're at a wood pile, you're not carrying it around. Most of the weight you're cutting with it. You know what I mean? You're moving it, but most of the weight is on the log itself. So now carrying it through the woods or something, I mean, yeah, it's heavier, but you're gonna get the job done a hell of a lot faster.
Well, I mean, and the other thing too is, yes, you can't talk about the 500i without the whole novelty side of it. You know, it's like if you go to buy, you know, a motorcycle, do you upgrade to like a bigger cycle than you really need, just because you want to enjoy riding it when you ride it. So like, if it's worth it to you to spend extra money to enjoy running a saw like the 500i when you run a saw,
Yeah.
how do you put a value on that? You know.
Well,
so,
yeah, I mean, it's right, and well, time. It's just like time. Time is money. That's what
Yep.
people say. If you want to spend more time doing the same amount of work, or spend less time doing, or spend a lot of time doing work, and then grab this latest and greatest and faster and better thing, and you can save 20 to 40 minutes doing that same job. I mean, that's where it's at.
There, Slick Willie, how you doing? Sorry I didn't get to talk to you more yesterday, but I was looking for you and then I couldn't find you. So Slick Willie says hi. little boss man. Well, the other thing
So-
too is, I mean, you know, you have to also look at if you're gonna, you know, if you're considering the 500i, the first thing I would suggest is go into whatever room has the biggest mirror and look at yourself. Now, a guy like Wood, Sweat, and Tears, it's probably not going to fit him. You know, he's not going to look very good running that 500i. Todd Lacey, maybe. He might look, you know. Daniel Atkins, he's going to, you know, he's going to look awesome.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
running a 500i, he'd look great. This is probably why everyone's saying this live stream's already.
So
I just like giving you guys a hard
Zach asked me how the show was. The show was great. Met a lot of people. Like I said, we were on our feet that whole time, and we got there like right around 7ish. So
I was there at 6:30 about.
yeah, he was at 6:30. I got there at 7, and
Oh, real quick, Tim and Old Saws, Mr. Van Dusen. The winner of the axe was Matt Rofer's son, Simon, and they live in somewhere in Michigan. Because I know you like to keep track of where all your axes end up, so I will get you the city that he lives in. But I think, how old was his son? Like 9 or 10, I think.
yeah, I think 9.
But yeah, Matt Rofer's son Simon won the Van Dusen axe giveaway. So.
And he was my friend.
And he was Boss Man's friend, and they live in Michigan. So I'll get you his hometown, and because that's the one cool thing with Tim is he likes to keep track of where all the Van Dusen axes end up. So
Yeah, cool. So
Jared
Zach,
Hildebrandt,
oh yeah,
refill.
refill. Do I
Yeah,
need- Oh crap! I guess I do.
thank you very much, Mr. Hildebrandt.
That's what I'm doing.
Refill. Big boss man's refilling. We're all refilling. Well, Dan just got one, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
refill and I'm gonna answer Zach's
That's another
question.
guy, Larry Cluck. He would look. I mean, Larry Cluck would be a rock star with the 500. Almost, when I put that cowboy hat on, you know, he may be at that level of rock star. But it was funny this morning. I went to pick up Shibe, and I walked into the lobby, and Amanda had asked me to check if they had any donuts. They bring her back one. And so I walked in, I was looking around the corner, and I look over, and I'm like, hey, that looks like Larry Cluck sitting over there. So I walked over, and sure enough, there he was. And he didn't even know that he was staying at the same hotel as Shive last
Yep.
night. Probably a good thing, though, because you guys might have still been up this morning if.
Possible, very possible. So Zach, the show was pretty good. Like I said, we met a lot of people, and I mean, I'm for the way the weather was supposed to be, and I mean, there was a good amount of people that showed up. What,
223, I think.
223 people. So it was a pretty good turnout for the
Yeah,
way the day actually ended
The
up.
tough thing was that I think people who were maybe like on that radius of 2 to 3 hours away
Yeah.
got up, looked at the forecast, saw the potential of rain in that early afternoon, and thought, well, if I get up and drive there, by the time I get there, it's going to be raining. So they may have stayed. They may have stayed home.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you know, that's the one thing you can't control. I think the one thing we might look into for next year is expanding either the size of the tent or maybe having multiple tents. So like if weather was, you know, it's going to rain, but we can eliminate as much of the weather factor as possible.
Yeah.
Even to the point of like maybe having, you know, some of the machines inside, right on the edge of a tent where people could stand around out of the rain. You could still run the machine.
Right.
I mean, hey, who knows? You know.
Dan has somewhere around 223 people. Is good. I might be lagging, but I think 223. Michelle was there, S&S. I talked to her for a couple minutes. I mean, it was it was like you talk to somebody, you turn around, there's somebody waiting to talk to you. That was pretty much all day, and then, I mean,
Yeah. And then that's the one thing that after I was done with going live, I kind of felt kind of weird because I'm like, oh, I just was like scurrying around like a mouse. Like I'd go to talk to these people, and then I was gonna try to get to as many as I could, so I felt like I was almost rushing it. But I think it turned out all right. I watched a little bit of the replay, and
yeah.
I don't know.
Slick Willie said a beer tent and a band.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I want to go inside. Can you take this?
Sure. Yeah, it was. I think Big Rodders over in Ireland said I was a man possessed with the microphone. I was
What do
running
you
around.
think of this? How you doing? I love your makeshift handle.
My office, the piece of my office chair, and the magnetic road clip. You're all set. But and I guess the one thing, like I was saying, is like it was cool. I think for some other people watching the live stream to then also put names with faces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Marlon L. I mean that he was another guy I met. Super cool guy. He was then on the live stream. So
That's what happens when you're celebrities. Well, this man here is, but I don't know.
No.
I don't know. He's the one that got the hat and glasses now. He has to go out in town
Yeah.
in disguise.
I gotta build fences around my house.
Come on, walls don't work.
Nope. But I will tell you this: I was, I was like a boy with the Carlson brothers. Those guys. If you're talking celebrity status of a woodyard,
Oh my God.
yeah, that was.
I said those two guys are awesome, and like I said earlier, it's like we show up here, or they show up here, and we just hit it off. Like we knew each other for years and hung out for a while, and I mean, it's just weird how that works. It's just like Dan and I. I mean, we hit it off pretty good too. So, I mean, it's awesome.
What was Mega Mike? Question. Did either of you see anything and thought to yourself, damn, how can I really get one of these? You mean like as far as the equipment that was there? What?
Yeah, Amanda was camper shopping today,
Jeez.
but if you're talking about at the
Goodness
Frenzy, there wasn't much equipment there. Basically, I mean, it wasn't really for the equipment. It was just like a meet and greet. The equipment was just a bonus.
Yeah, and like Chris had the super high output model running. I mean, I think I think like next year there'll be more different
hopefully.
models running, and
Well, hopefully he catches up with his orders and stuff.
well, that was the
and,
other
you know what I
problem
mean?
is that he's trying to keep his production schedule on track and have machines to demo. I mean, it just worked out to where I think two machines he had there where people were coming to pick them up, so they would have come to pick them up anyway. It's just they're like, we'll wait until Saturday of the Frenzy.
Life in a 906. You're both celebrities. Well, if you guys say so.
In my mind, I've always been. So yes, we in our own mind, in our own world, yes. And so are all of you. That's all you have to do.
John Albrick. It's great
Albrick.
meeting you too.
The first man to sign the guest book.
Yeah,
John
he was one of the first 15.
Yep.
So it was good. So I don't know if I know John was one of the first 15. There's quite a few, but I forget who all was one of the 15 that I paid to get in. So they're pretty happy with that. I mean, it was only $5, but I mean it's still, they got people on their feet there ready to go bright and early. So
Yeah, that was awesome. That was
yeah.
I was I think a lot of people appreciated that too. And like you said, yeah, they were showing up. And I mean, I think there was a few, I think a few people might have, they didn't count the kids I think under, was it 12 and under? You know, they weren't counted with the gate attendance, so there was probably more than, the peak was like 10 to noon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that grapple. I mean, if you see, you're gonna see pictures of it. You got to see that thing in person. That thing is a beast. I mean,
Yes, I finally know how to say John Albrecht.
yeah, that grapple is a beast. That thing is built like a tank.
Oh, yeah. It's impressive.
Dan still can't say Bill. I can't even say it. How do you say Bill's last name there?
Oh my.
Saflarski?
Saflarski?
Saflarski, is that right?
Saflarski. Or is it with an accent? Saflarski. I'm bad with names. I'm bad with saying them, and I'm bad with remembering them.
Jared was blown away with Shifty's excitement when he finally saw him walking around.
Oh, yes. It was like everything became slow motion, you know, like in a movie, and there's like the light was brighter.
Well, thanks to Jared Hildebrandt, I had my first cheese curd. So, the squeaky cheese.
The squeaky cheese curds.
Wisconsin special.
Wisconsin cheese curds.
Yeah. That was good. I was like, I bit into it and it's like, it's squeaking. It's like, you said it should still be squeaking. Yep, it's squeaking. So, that was cool. Albrecht said, who won the axe?
Matt Rofer, his son, Simon, won the axe. And
Hi, Zachary.
it was like we did do the axe drawing a little early, so if anyone who was waiting around at 2:30 and didn't know that, I apologize for that. But it was just with the weather the way it was, like people were kind of starting to look like they were getting ready to leave, so I made the announcement we're going to do it earlier, and then
Yeah, the weather really turned south quick.
yep.
And it just hung around and hung around.
And then it kind of let up, and then it would pour back down.
Wood, Sweat, and Tears has a question for Todd Lacey. Does your beer distribution company have free Rosetta Stone for the inebriated? Oh no, somebody said they still want to see the manual for my Sanskrit manual.
Your owner's
My
operating
owner's
manual.
operator's manual, yeah.
Your owner's operating manual. Yeah.
Oh, I think I behaved pretty good while I was here.
Well, I don't know what
I didn't
bad
get too
is.
out of, yeah, I didn't get too out of hand.
I don't know what. I have no comparison.
Well, hopefully
I have
you
no
never
base-
find out.
I have no baseline to judge the good and which
Well,
way.
I didn't hit the whiskey, so that's all good. That's how you keep me under control. I'm sure it's written in Sanskrit.
I was
somewhere.
a little nervous, I will say, on Friday night with because Kenny looked like he, it's almost like one of those. He drinks a beer, then you drink, then he.
Yeah.
If you're drinking, then he's got.
I didn't know if I was trying to keep up with him or if he was trying to keep up with me, but we were both pounding pretty good. We were feeling pretty good by the end of the night, as you could probably tell in the video. But it was a good night. Friday's live stream was pretty good. I loved it.
Yeah, it was. It was crazy. Crazy. 52 trees we planted. 52 more
Awesome.
trees.
Awesome.
Jared Hildebrandt.
Jared Hildebrandt again. He's still waiting on his copy of the manual.
Cheers. Yeah, I'd like to see that as well.
I don't know. I had to get Sam over there to print it out. Yeah, Kenny does have a pretty good woo, but he pretty much screams his woo, and it's so loud. Oh my god, it's so loud.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you go back and watch Chris's beaver trapping videos. He was doing that all the time. I mean, that's one thing him and I have in common.
But he didn't even
The
know who
woo.
Ric Flair was. I was a little disappointed in that, I must say. I'm like, said, hey, so you're a big Ric Flair fan? Who? Or who? Who? Iron and Oak Sawmill, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, Jim Anderson. 52 trees in one night will be very difficult to beat. That is I think
was good.
That
It
will
was
go
good.
down, I think, as the record of the year. Like, I think we set the record right there. The only, I mean, I don't know. It was, it was crazy.
Well, maybe we can do another one before the end of the year. Get the 5 of us together.
I don't know. Well,
4 of us together.
I think I forget the date, but I counted out like when the 100th Friday Night Live episode will be,
Mm.
and I gotta figure out something to do. Either bring people in like virtually
Mm-hmm.
or something. So
No, that was different. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know,
it's
so-
different like from a Zoom call or where you
Yeah.
see everybody's face on screen
Mhm.
to like actually having people here,
like a live audience.
live audience.
You know, it's pretty good.
But it was a good warm up for Saturday because I was a little, I was a little like nervous, like walking around talking to myself amongst a crowd.
Right. Well, I'm still kind of shy on that aspect. Like I was gonna try to do some videos of flight here and everything. It was like, I'm like, they're gonna see this idiot walking around with a camera and talking to it, and it's like, I don't know. It's still a little leery about doing that yet. So,
Brad has a question. Shibe should organize the East Coast Frenzy since he has experience now. Only 2 hours from him.
East Coast Frenzy. I don't know. I have to see what I can do. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be something to think about. I mean, I have to find a venue and everything, but I'll definitely keep that under my hat for future reference and try to figure out what to do. Wood Sweat and Tears. Did you have to hold up the tent during the rain or just yourself? I think the tent was holding me up. No, it wasn't too bad. Who brought us beer? Somebody brought me beer, and who was that?
Dave, son of the Eager Beaver.
Yes, Dave, son of the Eager Beaver. Seen the comment about. I think did Jared say that comment about? We're gonna go to the bar if it rains or something, and I said
Something.
we're gonna bring the bar to us. Well, son of Eager Beaver brought the bar to us. So, but I think I had a couple beers there. I mean,
Yeah, I remember we were all standing there and just like looking around. It was like another like band of showers was coming through, and it started to rain pretty heavy, and everyone's just kind of like looking around, like, well, what should we do now? And like I just caught out of the corner of my eye, you like, well, may as well crack a beer.
Yeah.
Yep.
East Coast Firewood Frenzy at Shibes, an hour drive, living a dream. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, how much? Yeah. Tower City have any big open space pavilion areas?
There might be one. I have to check. And see.
But if you guys are strict on all the stuff with your driving, you might have some regulations against anything happening.
Yeah. I don't know if they're real strict on out-of-state vehicles, but
No, I mean like, just like the strict, like they might say, well, you can't have so many people in
Oh, yeah.
a park, or you can't, noise ordinance.
Well,
or-
hopefully by that time, this crap's gone. Saw Surgeon said, outside with shy, but wouldn't be surprised if Nick Pixel TV wouldn't get behind something like that. I'm sure he would. I mean, I'm probably roughly 4 hours from him, so he could make the trip. And I actually still want to get out there and hang out with him for a bit, being it's pretty close and whatnot.
Where is he at again?
He's out by Pittsburgh.
At Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on the outskirts of Pittsburgh, I think. So
I always forget. When I think of like Pennsylvania, I'm always thinking more of like Philly, because
Yeah.
that's east, on the east side, right? Philadelphia.
yeah, that's
Way east,
southeast,
southeast.
and then Pittsburgh's southwest.
Southwest.
Pennsylvania. Yeah. There's Dave's Outdoors and More. Hello, Woodhounds. Finally getting to sit down and watch some YouTube. Welcome, brother. Todd Lacey.
Dave's Outdoors and More.
Todd
How
Lacey.
you doing?
Do you ever throw back some Yingling lights? Yes. Yes, I do.
Some what?
Yingling lights.
Dingaling?
Yeah. This
Like-
is Pennsylvania beer. Otis Brewery in
Is
the
that
country.
like the song My Dingaling?
Mm-mm. No. Yingling
Well,
Brewing
how does that
Company.
go?
Yep, oldest brewery in America. It's 30 minutes from my
When
house.
I was a little bitty boy, my
Who
grandma
sings it?
gave
Who
me
sings
a
it?
shiny new toy.
Yeah, who sings it?
She said it was something about it was a shiny bell on a string. She said it was I had my own
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play
Shall we
with
get
my
Nick to have
ding-a-ling.
a 500 eye gathering?
What?
Shibe is a Latrobe guy. I don't know about Latrobe. I might have had a Latrobe. No,
Oh,
probably
you
not.
know, I went around when I was out on last Thursday. I went to where I got the beer, and I was looking to see if Miller made a non-alcoholic version of anything. So, because I was gonna try to swap out, like I was gonna buy glass bottles and then try to swap out a label, and see if you'd notice if it was a NA beer or not. But then I couldn't find anything that was
Yeah.
like, I don't know if Miller makes. Todd Lacey, does Miller make a non-alcoholic beer? That, I don't know. But yeah, that was like one little thing I had planned, or I was gonna try to do, but anyway.
Dave's Outdoors and More. He said he hopes it stops raining so he can get back out splitting and collecting wood.
That must be then still hanging around, pushing east. What came through yesterday?
Question: soon Miller Corpse is going to be brewing Yingling, and will be distributing it in the Midwest. Really?
Coors Banquet NA. Yes, I should. I would have had to though, like pour it into a cup or something.
I did hear Yingling was trying to expand a little bit, so to more west. So that's interesting, Todd.
Does Amanda like me singing in the live stream? Absolutely. Every night in the shower, I'm busting a tune. I can't carry a tune very much, but I can bust it.
Every one of them. That's like me. Stan Nelson.
Stan Nelson.
What's up, brother? I think you meant to say you saw you're late, but it's all good. You're never late.
We might not even be started yet. This might just be getting going.
Yeah, it is. It's like 4 to 8, so
And how many we got? Like what, 80?
92.
92. Well,
I think this might be a record for me.
we gotta
92
keep going
people.
then. Sunday night. What else does everyone have to do? Hey,
92 people, 65 thumbs up.
we should turn on these lights.
Shibe, sing for us. You don't want to hear me sing. What kind of wood are we burning tonight? I think it's pine.
Yep. We got, oh, there's a couple pieces of basswood mixed in there, but just some pine that I didn't want to put out in the stand or into some bundles.
Wood, sweat, and tears. Shibe, are you saying you need help too? Yeah, sometimes I need help. I never ask for help, though. I never ask for help. Unless I really need help.
Uh-oh.
Living a dream. They're burning morning wood. That's never going to get old, that whole morning wood thing. That was good. I actually called Chris and I was going to do some type of skit, but I couldn't stop from laughing myself. So I would have screwed it up. If the likes match the viewers, early cannonball. There you go, morning wood.
I need a charger for my phone.
Right there. The orange thing with the cable that's not hooked to my phone.
But I need a,
Just plug
is that a USB-C on the other end?
for your phone?
No, to plug into my battery.
Oh. No, it's not USB-C.
Or no, yeah,
But there is a USB-C.
USB, yeah, no.
Yeah, for your phone, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, a lot of people said they ran into rain coming to the frenzy, but then when they got there, it wasn't clear, but it wasn't raining. They were pretty surprised.
Because there was, I think a lot of people were from like Iowa, southern Wisconsin, so they drove up through it because it was kind of moving in from the southwest, and so.
Yeah, quite a few people said they were driving through a monsoon.
Let me see here. Oh yeah, I should probably show them the real morning wood. Not the real, because obviously it's evening, but. All right, so it's actually cottonwood. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you all right with this?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
All right, so this is actually a. We had a bunch of cottonwood trees out in the front that the county took down, and I was splitting these big rounds of cottonwood, and I ended up with a piece of morning wood. Now, how do I know it's morning wood? Well, it looks like this, but actually, this is how you can really tell that it's morning wood.
Excellent.
Now, if that doesn't get a thumbs up.
Yeah. 79 thumbs up.
If that doesn't get a thumbs up. Larry Cluck had to leave.
Did he? All right, Larry. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Appreciate it. Crap, which one? This one. I need to get a refill. We're probably going into overtime here a little bit. A little bit. Sure. We'll go into overtime here a little bit. I gotta finish this beer anyway. Then I'm gonna jump in. So.
Oh boy.
Tell your buddies I'm jumping in.
I'm just gonna quick, like here's just some of the areas or towns that people were from, like Iowa, Kansas, Perry, Kansas, Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio. I mean, it was crazy. Where people, Pennsylvania, you know, um, some people didn't leave their hometown. Illinois, Missouri, Ohio. Yeah. Wow.
Didn't somebody come from like Washington or
Somebody
something?
was from Washington State. Yep.
That's a good haul.
Cool. Yeah.
So there's quite a few people from all over the place. It was a good time.
Oh, SS Michelle
She forgot to sign the book.
Well, here, let me put her name in there. Where is a pen? Do we have a pen?
I think
out
there
here?
was quite a few people that forgot to sign the book. Because when I was talking to them, I said, "Did you sign the guest book?" And I mean, there's stickers over there. You got stickers. You got a couple shirts over there sitting, and it's like, no, I didn't. You know, so that might be something to change, to add, like for people to know there's a guest book. I mean,
All right.
holy
SS
crap,
Michelle Wood. Where are you from?
we got super chats coming in.
Oh boy, let's do those then.
Craig Wilson, Shives, Wisconsin Beer Fund overtime. Thanks, brother. And then
Iron
we
and
got
Oak.
Iron and Oak for
Cheers.
the ECFF fund. ECFF.
What? Tell me where SS.
East Coast Firewood Frenzy
Oh,
Fund.
SS Michelle Wood. Where is she from?
SS Michelle, where are you
SS
from?
Michelle Wood.
Reedsburg.
Reedsburg, Wisconsin. Well,
Yep.
that's what you get for not giving me a sticker. Where are you from? As The Rock would say, it doesn't matter. I'm just kidding. I'll put your name in the... She knows I was giving her a hard time yesterday.
She said, oh, well.
Oh, I wish this was more real time. Oh no, we'll get you in there. I'll also probably, if I have the time, I want to go through, and if I can read all of the names, the writing, I'm gonna put this guest list, I think, up online. So you know, like people can just look and see, and then if you were there and you didn't sign this, then you can add your name to the list.
Put it on your website?
Yep. Eventually.
Awesome.
Not by like tomorrow morning or anything.
Yeah.
Hopefully this week if I get some time. We are probably a little. I am probably a little out of control here. Oh.
Dan says, too expensive to visit for me jet alone. I'm not sure what that means. Me, let alone move there. So he's probably, Wood, Sweat, and Tears. He's answering Wood, Sweat, and Tears.
Yeah.
Firewood at the Furnace. I'll second the East Coast Firewood Frenzy Fund.
Cheers.
Looks like I had to plan something, Dan.
Well, I'll tell you, the biggest challenge was finding the location to have, number one, people congregate, parking, and being able to, like, run Yappa processors, run a log splitter, run, just run equipment.
Yeah, I'll have to start looking around and find something and do some research. Stacy hopes I have a safe flight back home tomorrow. Me too. And thanks for stopping in. And
Yeah. What time is it again?
I leave at 6 a.m.
Leave. You fly out at
The
6.
flight leaves at 6,
Whew.
so
That's gonna be an early wake up
early
call.
wake up. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any local fairgrounds? Or fairgrounds, county fairgrounds?
We have a Schuylkill County Fairground, but that's not too far from me. But Lebanon County Fairground. Yeah, I'll have to do some research. I'll definitely do some research. All right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap this up as Jared Hildebrandt
Whoa, we're only 7 minutes in.
throws a super chat out there. Yeah, we
We're
are only
7 minutes into overtime only.
Yeah.
And 92 people watching.
92.
I can't see the thumbs up. I don't know. What
85.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're close then.
It's close.
Hey, Woodhound Senior just got on here. Good evening. Oh, now we have to stay a little bit.
Oh
longer.
my God. Need a home built /
Mod area.
modded
Oh,
mod
yes.
area.
Although I don't know if he'd pull Splitzilla all the way.
Yeah, are you gonna bring Splitzilla out to
All the way.
East Coast Firewood Frenzy? that'd be a haul.
But cheers to that.
Yes, definitely a cheers to that. Brad Walters, I'll be there next year, and I want to have some beers and laughs with you guys. Yeah, come on out. I mean, I'm planning on being here as long as my drill schedule and stuff doesn't interfere. But we might be able to work around that. So
Well, and that's what I think would be something that if we could try to organize and find a hotel that, had like a decent lobby and bar area that then we could go like afterwards to,
right.
because it's tough to like go to a residential setting.
Yeah,
and-
you don't have much parking here anyway.
Yeah, well,
To bring everybody here. So
yeah, and then at the hotel, if you're staying there, you don't have to
Right.
drive.
Yep.
There's all. So I think that might be something else we'll look into. Is the problem this year is that we had that country music festival, and apparently like softball tournaments
yeah,
or
there's
something.
some softball thing going on around here. So yeah, it was the hotels, the parking lots are full, like everywhere. Right now it's empty.
Yeah.
So
But that's like that would be it, because it's tough for like Chris to have that on his property with the liability,
right.
and then you need the permits to everything. But if you went to a like a hotel and they had a lobby,
Right.
even if you had to go back to your room to grab a beer, come back and sit and talk. I mean, you'd probably
I
have
mean, they
to.
have a lobby, but you can probably also like use one of their banquet rooms or something.
Right.
They
Or
have
yeah,
banquet
a
rooms and
conference
stuff.
room or something.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
might have to be done by 11.
Right.
But if you were done with the frenzy at 5, and you started this after party at 6, I mean, by 11, there probably wouldn't be many of these people standing yet anyway. I mean, I know like Wood, Sweat, and Tears he'd be, instead of Wood, Sweat, and Tears, he'd be like something, I don't know, crying wet with tears, laying over in the corner, trying to keep up with Shive, drinking. I mean, Todd Lacey, I don't know. We might, mix in. He might be drinking White Claw by then. But I think that is something that actually is a good idea, is to have a venue for people to stay at, and then also have like a after party.
Right. Firewood the Furnace said he's willing to help out with the East Coast Firewood Frenzies. He said seriously. So I don't know.
Hey,
like I said,
SS Wood Michelle, have a good night.
Yes, have a good night.
Again.
It was great meeting you.
And don't take anything I say serious.
So yeah, I mean, there's quite a few over there on the East Coast. I mean, if we want to work together and get something going, that'd be awesome. I mean, obviously, it doesn't have to be in Pennsylvania. It could be
Well, yeah, and obviously,
anywhere over
and
there.
it wouldn't be as good as the Midwest one. So, I mean, there's a lot of obviously. I mean,
But
I
it's
don't want to split hairs here, but you
it's
know,
definitely
East Coast,
definitely
Midwest.
something to think
It's
about.
like West
And,
Coast, you know, the West Coast bars and saws and trees, and West Coast hardwoods.
West Coast big softwood trees.
Oh,
Yeah, ain't no laws when you drink the claws. Oh, jeez.
oh, wood, sweat, and tears. Look at this. I think he's laying down a challenge.
200 pounds without beer. We'll see who's crying.
Wow. Yeah. What would it be? I don't even know. All I know is we'd have to, you know, but that conference room, that would be but the lobby would have seating and.
Mm. Well,
There
Iron
was
and
a
Oak
pretty decent
said,
lobby at that hotel up there, though.
yeah,
I mean, I just
Yeah.
don't know, like, as far as, like I said, I'm sure you'd have to try to be quiet. I mean,
Yeah.
if you get
it'd be
50
nice to
people,
find one with a bar.
it was like the pool, you know, like,
oh my
imagine
God.
how loud a lobby with 50
Right.
of these woodhounds in there would be.
Yeah. I just seen something. Iron and Oak said it looks like a lot of woodhound. He looked at the woodhound map, and there's many more woodhounds in PA.
Yeah, well,
Many more.
that is true. I will say that the east side of the country has got a lot of dots right now, but we're still growing.
Oh, Sam Miller said we need a big splash. Sam, you need to get that manual and get it
A big splash.
deciphered and put it in English so these people know these people know how my operator's manual works.
Yeah.
Thanks for the super chat, brother. It's awesome. I'll see you tomorrow evening sometime, probably. So,
Uh-oh.
got some walkers.
I hope she doesn't get out.
More likes than viewers right now. Oh crap! I guess
What?
I'm going in.
How is that possible?
95 likes, 89 watching.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's. Yep. The cops are here.
Not yet.
They're still still 89
80,
watching.
90, 90. It just bumped up.
Oh.
All right, guys.
I mean, it is still, early.
Well, it's 9:15 over there in the east side.
Yeah, but that's
It is early.
And it is Sunday night.
And it is Sunday night. So
It is Sunday night.
if you ain't got nothing else to do, I mean, we can hang out here as long as you guys want us to. I mean, or we could, I don't know. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, early day tomorrow though.
What is this Todd Lacey again? I tell you.
Yeah, Todd and Wood, Sweat, and Tears
Yeah.
are all over the place on this thing.
Look at these keyboard warriors. Oh, that's a good time. Good time with everybody this weekend. Good time hanging out on stuff like this. So,
Yeah, I mean, Dan's live stream was good. This is probably my most watched at one time, most viewers at one time. I mean, it's pretty cool. And like Dan and Amanda, his mom and dad, his family, Little Boss Man. I mean, they're all freaking great
Oh,
people.
little boss man is
They're all great people, and
Shadow. The Shibe
uh,
Shadow.
they've treated me really good. I mean, like I said, Dan. I mean, the hotel's like 3 minutes up the road, if that. But
Shh, don't tell him that.
but
He'll be staying there, coming
yeah.
here next year.
But I mean, just he's been chauffeuring me around. You know what I mean? So it's a good deal.
Mega Mike. He wants us both to chug a beer, and the loser has to jump in.
We gotta open a fresh one.
Yeah, no chance. How about you chug a beer and see if you can beat me dumping one out?
I don't know if I can let that happen. Although I did dump one out the other day on my, or the other, yeah. Freaking slamming shit on the splitter and dumped a beer.
Todd Lacey. What am I losing? Oh yeah, if we were
Dan,
chugging.
you're losing.
Yeah.
You're losing a chugging battle.
I wouldn't even get into that. I know I wouldn't have a chance. All right, well, whenever you're ready, it's up.
It's almost 20 after 8, so here, so.
Mega Mike says if it's Miller Lite, just dump it. That's true.
If it's White Claw, dump it all. I mean, what the hell? Miller Lite, let her. I don't know. I don't know what's going there. But anyway, thanks for coming in, guys. It's been real. And thanks for everybody that came for the Firewood Frenzy. And thanks to you, Dan.
Just wait, Jared Hildebrandt. Shibe's going to jump in.
Yeah, I'm going to jump in. So don't leave yet.
All right, yep.
You get to see
Give me
me
your
jump
mic,
in.
though.
Oh, yeah, I got to get the mic off.
Yeah, and then...
All right, guys, I'm going to jump in. So thanks for coming. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Woo!
I got to do the woo when I jump in.
Okay. Hey, wait. Can your phone move?
Yeah. Should move.
It's not...
No, it's not connected.
All right, here we're gonna take you guys live into the plunge, the pool plunge.
I gotta take this stuff off.
All right, let me get over here.
Get to the edge.
Oh boy, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. All right, guys, thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the super chatters. Thanks to the moderators. Love everybody. So we'll see you guys in the next one, but I'll be back in PA, unfortunately. This is awesome. So thanks, guys. Woo! 78.